Hi, friends. My name is Sharon Lowe, and I lead America's marketing. Today, we are meeting with Patrick Tang, our expert on strategic partnership. Patrick, can you tell us more about your role at Beyondsoft?
Hi, Sharon. Thank you for having me. At Beyondsoft, I'm the architect for GTM partnerships, particularly in the TMT and AI space. My role involves building bridges between innovation and real-world business outcomes. My personal journey spans over 2 decades, traversing telecommunications, high-tech, digital transformations, and strategic growth, always with a knack of turning challenges into opportunities. When it comes to my personal brand, I'm a results-driven business leader with a passion for connecting people and technology. I believe in creating solutions that work and empower those who use them. My value that I bring to my customers is multifaceted. Firstly, I'm a strategic partner who believes in understanding their unmet needs and architect their solutions. Secondly, I'm a growth catalyst. I have a proven track record of achieving revenue growth and expanding market reach. It is about enabling businesses to create sustainable and profitable outcomes. Finally, I'm a bridge builder. I connect the dots between business needs and technological solutions. I focus on clear communications, transparency, and bridging people together towards a common goal. My experience showed me the importance of adaptability, resilience, and teamwork, all key to navigating changes. My track record in expanding unique business accounts in Asia Pacific gives me a strong foundation to drive greater success at Beyondsoft.
Thank you for the great introduction. What are the biggest challenges your customers face today in strategic partnerships?
Oh, that's a really great question, Sharon. Based on what we are seeing, customers face several key challenges regarding strategic alliance partnerships. It is not a simple landscape, and these challenges can impact any collaboration success. Firstly, there's often a mismatch in mindsets. Companies might approach partnership with a transactional view, focusing on increasing their sales rather than working with partners to solve a real customer need. This can lead to friction and a lack of genuine collaboration. Secondly, many organizations struggle with internal barriers. These include a lack of awareness of potential ecosystem opportunities or a lack of knowledge about how to engage with partners effectively. This lack of clarity on approaching partnerships can hinder progress from the outset. Thirdly, there's the challenge of delivering differentiated values. It is not enough to just partner up. These partnerships must create unique value for the end client. This requires aligning on the client's challenges, defining each partner's role and value, and removing friction when engaging with partners. Ultimately, the main challenge is managing the partnership's complexities. This involves reaching a consensus on a common vision, finding the right balance between trust and control, and defining roles and responsibilities. Decision-making disagreements can create delays or uncertainty about who has the authority over decisions. Additionally, having an exit strategy is essential when the partnership concludes. So to sum it up, partners today need to focus on the right mindset, breaking down internal barriers, ensuring differentiated value, managing partnership complexities, moving quickly, and ensuring a cohesive customer experience. Getting this right is the key to a successful strategic alliance.
Appreciate your thoughtful insights. How would you work with your partners to resolve these issues?
This is the critical question, isn't it? So identifying the challenges is one thing, but the real value lies in actively working to resolve these challenges. So here's how I would approach it, keeping in mind the need for speed and effective collaboration. First, it is about setting the right tone and establishing a shared mindset. This will involve starting with empathy. I will invest time understanding each partner's objectives, challenges, and perspectives. An empathy map can be useful here. This helps us move past assumptions and recognize that our partners have different perspectives and ways of working. So next, we need to tackle those internal barriers within our organizations. So first, we need to identify the right people. I would start by identifying and partnering with the key senior executive genuinely interested in a pilot or proof of concept, rather than trying to get a buy-in from everyone at the outset. And in terms of managing complexities of the partnership, we would establish clear agreements from the start. This includes setting clear expectations and responsibilities and a defined conflict escalation process. We will actively monitor and evaluate progress, set metrics to track progress, hold regular meetings to discuss issues and ensure all partners are on the same page. We must be flexible in renegotiating the partnership when the environment or opportunities change. We will also create an exit strategy from the beginning to manage expectations to ensure a smooth partnership end. To address the need for speed in today's environment, we must always use a pilot mindset to test the waters quickly, streamline all processes. We must proactively identify and remove bureaucratic roadblocks that might slow us down. Finally, for cohesive partnership experience, we must focus on joint delivery to provide a unified experience for the end client rather than presenting a fragmented approach. It is about moving beyond a transactional approach and truly investing in a collaborative, value-driven partnership. It is about communication, understanding, and proactive action to address any challenges.
Thank you, Patrick. What are the trends in strategic partnerships?
This is a fundamental question because the landscape of partnership is changing rapidly. Customers is increasingly viewing alliances as a strategic rather than operational, and trust is essential in all partnerships. This means partnerships are playing a key role in achieving broader business goals. More focus on strategic dialogue allow ideas, flexibility, suggestions, and success measurements to bubble up from the individual to the organizational level. Here are some key trends that I'm observing. Ecosystems are top of mind. Companies are moving away from thinking about partnership as isolated deals and towards building entire ecosystems. This means creating networks of partners that can deliver broader solutions and value to clients. This also means that more companies must consider multi-partner agreements and more complex commercial models. The strength of a company's partnership and ecosystem is becoming a significant priority for C-suite executives. Next, it will be AI and Gen AI being major drivers. The rise of AI and Gen AI significantly impact partnerships. There's a growing need for companies to partner to navigate the plethora of AI models and solutions available. Companies are also looking to partner to drive innovation and value creation from AI. There should be a focus on client outcomes. Successful partnerships are now very focused on delivering complete client outcomes instead of just focusing on sales or go-to-market strategies. The emphasis is on working together to solve broad client problems that can cut across domains. There's also the multi-party agreements. Partnerships are becoming more complex, with multi-partner agreements replacing traditional bilateral deals. This requires different approaches to agreements, commercial models, and also intellectual property management. There's also emphasis on co-creation. In the current environment, winning work is less about responding to RFPs and more about sitting at the table to co-create solutions with clients. Strategic alliance partnerships are becoming more complex, faster, and critical to success. Companies that can embrace these trends can build strong, adaptable, and client-focused partnerships will thrive.
Thank you, Patrick. What are the 3 key takeaways you want someone to remember when thinking about strategic partnerships?
That is a crucial question for any organization looking to leverage AI and other modern technologies effectively. Well, here are my 3 key takeaways I'd like to share. First, focus on value creation and client outcomes above all else. You need a clear understanding on how AI and other modern technologies can solve real business challenges and create value for your clients. This means having a deep understanding of your client's needs and always keeping the end user in mind. You need to think about what are your client's objectives and desired outcomes. How can your partnership help your clients achieve those outcomes? Secondly, prioritize partnerships that are built on trust and collaboration. The most successful partnerships go beyond transactional relationships. You need to work with your partners, not just see them as vendors. This involves having open communication, a shared vision, and a willingness to co-create solutions. A few key ways to prioritize trust and collaborations are: invest time upfront to deeply understand each partner's objectives and perspective using tools like empathy mapping. Choose partners that have a strong social connection with your organization. Create a safe space for all partners to share their thoughts openly. Develop joint problem-solving approaches, and making sure to address potential conflicts immediately with collaborative solutions. And thirdly, think ecosystem, not just single deals. The future of partnership lies in building ecosystems of partners. You cannot win with only one partnership in the complex world. Not one company has all the necessary expertise. You should look for a partnership that allows you to access a broader range of technologies and capabilities, deliver more complete solutions that meet your clients' evolving needs, create more innovative solutions through co-creation, consider multi-party agreements to solve more complex challenges, be open to developing relationships with a variety of partners who bring unique value to your ecosystems, have an approach to governance and collaboration to support a more complex and multi-partner approach. Strong partnerships drive sustainable business outcomes. While AI is the future, it needs to be powered by strategic partnerships. AI without alignment is just artificial. We bring human intelligence to the partnership. Thank you for this opportunity to share my professional insights with our audience.
Thank you, Patrick, for your time and sharing your in-depth knowledge. To our viewers, we will see you in the next session.